listening to liberals, and swampy #NeverTrump conservatives, over the past 2 years, you'd think Special Counsel Robert Mueller was America's last, best hope for saving the republic from Donald Trump. Until today, that is, with Mueller finally submitting his report and tea leaf readers on both sides concluding he probably didn't find reason to believe that Donald Trump schemed with Russia to steal an election or that he committed any other impeachable offenses. Time for liberals to admit they put the country through 2 years of bitterness and strife for nothing? Of course not. It's simply time to find someone else to place their hopes in. It appears that, at least for some, that someone will actually be 3 people, a trio of former federal prosecutors with U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, whose contention that Trump can be still indicted got a boost Thursday on Where Else? MSNBC. Here are the highlights from the segment, courtesy of Law and Crime. Mueller introduced the question of whether a president could be indicted by playing a clip of former SDNY U.S. Attorney David Kelly explaining that the no-indict stance is a policy, not the law. This is in reference to current Justice Department policy that says presidents should not face prosecution while in office. Policies can be bent, policies can be broken, he said. He also said that he would have considered indicting a sitting president. Mueller kicked it to Romano, who agreed. Preet Bharara didn't like the idea, especially not on the campaign finance case, but he also said that the SDNY could override the policy if it wanted to. Bharara, you may recall, is an Obama appointee with an axe to grind against Trump ever since the president canned him. And if he seems uncharacteristically sane in the above paragraph, note well that he later admits in the segment that he thought about recording a phone conversation with the President of the United States. Ultimately, he says, he decided that wouldn't have been appropriate. Gee, you think? Last year, Mark Levine addressed in detail the SDNY lawyer's contention on the matter. The entire thing deserves to be read, but here are the key points. 1. A sitting president cannot be indicted. That's official DOJ policy since 1973. Neither the special counsel nor the Southern District of New York, SDNY, nor Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein can defy that 45-year-old policy. 3. The actual campaign rules and context do not include non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, or infinite other contracts, payments, arrangements, acts of a private nature, etc. as campaign contributions. This is normal human behavior and was never intended to be regulated or reported. SDNY is dead wrong. 4. SDNY inclusion of these charges in the Cohen plea deal was a sleazy political and PR attack against the president by an office coordinating with Mueller and aligned with Comey. SDNY knew Cohen would plead. It, therefore, knew its absurd allegations would not be tested in any courtroom, district, circuit or Supreme Court. If they were tested, SDNY would be hammered like a nail. All this SDNY hype is just more desperation from liberals who never got over the election and are bitterly clinging to whatever they want to believe might be a silver bullet. But outside their echo chamber, few are buying it. Most on the left don't realize that the SDNY is part of DOJ and reports to, and is under the control of, AG Bill Barr. Get ready for a tsunami of liberal tears once they realize this. John Cardillo, at John Cardillo, March 22, 2019. Media turned their lonely eyes to SDNY.Twitter.com/JICGXZH. Ben Shapiro, at Ben Shapiro, March 22, 2019. Will libs still worship at Mueller's altar once Trump doesn't get charged with shit? My guess is they'll cry tonight and tomorrow they'll be back with SDNY charges. Comfortably smug, at Comfortably Smug, March 22, 2019. As our president would say, sad. Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' newsfeeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share to your friends, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you.